it's Miss Wallace here. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the temperatures of water. So right here I have two beakers. In this beaker we've got some ice water. And what we're doing is we're reading thermometers in degrees Celsius. Now you might have a thermometer at home. It might look like this, or it could be a digital one where you just stick it in your mouth and you could get a digital reading of a temperature. Now, most thermometers that we get are going to be in degrees Fahrenheit, but in the scientific world, we're going to measure in degrees Celsius. So these are Celsius thermometers. And in this ice water, we know that we expect the temperature to be very close to zero because we know that ice is in the solid state, so it needs to be pretty close to zero to stay in the solid state. So if I look at this thermometer, we're at about 1 degree Celsius right now. So this is extremely cold water. This water has just been sitting here for a few hours, so this would be called room temperature water. I ran it out of the sink, just been sitting here, so it's been acclimating to the environment around it. And if I read this thermometer, we're at about 23 degrees Celsius. Now, you think, wow, Miss Wallace, that's really cold, but you've got to remember, the Fahrenheit scale and the Celsius scale are two completely different ones, okay? Now, two numbers that I want you to remember. I talked to you about the two numbers in the States of Matter video. 0 and 100. 0 is the freezing melting point of pure water, and 100 is going to be the boiling or evaporation point, as well as the condensation point of pure water. So 0 and 100, those are the two. But what we need to talk about is what happens if I were to add something to this ice water, like salt. Salt will actually lower the freezing point of the water, meaning in the winter, they put sand and salt out on the roads. They do that, one, to give you some friction with the sand, but the other, the salt is actually going to make it where the water won't freeze unless the temperatures get even colder than 0 degrees Celsius. So for your warm-up question tomorrow, make sure that you look at that because it's asking you, what does salt do? Salt is going to lower the freezing point of pure water. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.